Don't call it a fighting game. Don't call it a fighting game. Super Smash Bros. Is a game dedicated to Nintendo characters fighting. You don't knock out characters, you smash them. Huge difference. We all know this started back on the Nintendo 64, but I never played that version. I also never bothered to look back at it retrospectively because that console maxed out at about 12 frames per second. Twitch battling on that would be painful in this age. For my opinion of Melee, you can watch my Brawl video. And I liked Brawl. And I'm not ashamed to say it. If you don't know, it's cool to hate on Brawl. A couple months ago, I was playing Project M with a group, and I openly asked, is anybody getting the 3DS or Wii U Smash? And the first response I got was, I don't trust Nintendo to make a good Smash game. So, I've taken it upon myself to check them out. Yes, I'm going to be tackling the 3DS version. But the obvious question is, how does a YouTube hobo get footage from a portable device? Honestly, how do you think I'm going to get it?
Immediately following startup, I go to Smash and I quickly learn that this game is miraculous. The feeling of playing on a console is fully represented on Smash 3DS. My main character, and by main I mean the only character I'm slightly above terrible with, is Link. All stationary attacks, moving attacks, special and Smash moves are here. Nothing was compromised. Of course the handheld doesn't have a right thumbstick, but I never C-sticked anyway. It's easy to forget I'm playing a handheld. Until the playing field gets zoomed out so far it's hard to see who I'm controlling. Yeah, first problem, even though the 3DS XL screen rivals phablet sizes, it's not quite big enough to handle a console experience. It does help that the damage percentages and character stocks have been moved to the bottom screen. I would show you the bottom screen, but it took me a while to line up the top screen. Don't make me move the 3DS. There is another unpleasant surprise in store when you give it a first try. Here is my reenactment. If you are a longtime user of the GameCube controller, you will break. Your brain will throw an unhandled exception and you will crash. Quite a shift from a controller that just doesn't care to a responsible button layout. It physically hurt trying to do a special attack only to find that the button location is likely only going to make you jump. And anybody who says that you'll get used to it is a liar and you need to unfriend them on Facebook. It took me hours to unlearn the GameCube. If you get past those two hurdles, which aren't even really the fault of the development team, you'll have a great time with Smash Bros. As I said before, it is a great attempt at a console experience, with a graphical level of Melee. That's how it works. 3DS is like a GameCube. Nearly every Nintendo console has had a handheld companion, and that companion is always two consoles behind in graphical capability, without fail. Sony is in a similar situation. Their handhelds are only one console behind. That is, while they still make handhelds, that future's a little muddy for them. There are some familiar modes. Classic Fight Your Way to Master Hand is here, but I wonder about that name Classic, because it hasn't really been classic since Brawl. I liked every character having a different target challenge. Race to the Finish was cool. Nobody cares, moving on. You got All-Star fighting every character in the game, which is fun. Replacing Adventure Mode, and looking a lot like the Subspace Emissary, is Smash Run. I hate it. It upsets me so much, I don't want to talk about it. Smash is really about playing with other humans, and since you already know that none of my Project M friends are on the wagon with me, you also know that I'm going to try online. Oh, I'm definitely in the for fun category. I'm the type of Smasher that plays with items turned on. I'm terrible against others, but I don't have to worry about losing, because Nintendo is hosting the match. Which means... Wait. There it is! Can't say I'm surprised. Stay classy, Nintendo. Okay, it's really hard trying to hold this still for this long. My fingers are tired.
And now a device I can honestly record from.
Now we have Smash Brothers in high definition! And now I can see Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf in wonderful HD. Just a little closer to Nintendo Land happiness. Then the controller shock sets in. You know, I actually pre-ordered the GameCube controller adapter, but I never picked it up. Looking at it on eBay, I see the error of my ways. One feature that really sets the Wii U apart from the 3DS is 8-player Smash. This means you can combat 7 foes at once, or just dig around. But you know this is supposed to be a party feature for those who want a real challenge. I think the real challenge is getting 8 people in one room to agree on stage select. Without the GameCube controller adapter, let's see how close I can get to 8 players. great party, huh? This is nothing new. Sometimes I would start two-player GoldenEye just for the heck of shooting at myself. Wii U has its own dark roast blend of classic, which serves the purpose of what you'd expect a classic Smash mode nowadays. Fight the other characters, fight the Mii Horde, fight the hands. Side note, the concept of a match against Master Hand troubles me. You spend the entire game with smashing in mind. Then you get to the boss and he's health-based. You can't stun him, you can't evade him, your only defense is Bubble Block, which sometimes breaks. And with each new instance of Smash Brothers, it's like the creative directors say, nope, not hard enough. On the Wii U, you can even take orders from them. Whose side are we on? This time, Adventure Mode is Smash Tour. I hate it. More than Smash Run. Just looking at this makes me want to throw my black GameCube controller. Online seemed to work better on the Wii U, and somehow turned me into a better player. Out of the one match I played, I won one match. Run away! Keep that ratio at 100%! Event matches entertained me for a day or two. I cleared all of them, most with rewards. I'm currently working on beating the final match on hard difficulty. I have faith I can do it, as I've bragged about before. I beat Event 51 in Melee, about 2 years after I bought the game, and with that comes the endless search for all the trophies. I haven't researched how many are in this game because I don't need another reason to cry into my pillow. When I get bored of modes, I head over to the challenges and start attacking the annoying completionism. Some of the most fun is picking a challenge, running on it for a short bit, achieving, and picking a new target while on the victory screen. I think I've hit my limit on this wall, though. Anything uncompleted above this line will only cause pure rage, and anything uncompleted below this line is Smash Tour, which will only cause pure rage. Why are we talking about this again? Out of the challenges came the necessity to create customized Mii fighters. Just like creating a custom stage, I BS'd my way through the 3 types. Whatever, just give me the reward. The arsenal for them is quite expansive, with plenty to unlock. One could really get into it. And I think there probably is only one person who got into it. And it's the guy who had the idea in the brainstorming meeting. There is one more way to expand the fighting. Amiibos.
Oh boy, Amiibos. Never thought I'd fall for the near-field communication scheme, but want to see my main running Amiibo? You know the big stink everyone made about me owning 6 copies of Super Smash Bros. Brawl and what a waste of money that was? You can rest easy, I only have 1 copy of this game, but you have yet to see my Amiibo collection.
My Princess Peach amiibo was fun to beat up on at first, but these things level up from losing matches really fast. Peach is maxed out at level 50, and I cannot win a match anymore. Hey, a companion cube! I try to think of this as a training session and to become a better smasher, but she cheats! I've never seen the Toadstool move inflict so much damage! Oh well, lovers may fight, but I can't stay mad at her.